Folks, welcome back to Flatirons Tuning. Today we have to talk about the Subaru Solterra XT, which is the new trim level that came out for 2026. What brings us to top of mind is the car and driver review of the updated Solterra for 2026. Because there's a funny thing, which is it's now the fastest Subaru that they've tested. Before they tested the Solterra XT, the fastest one that they tested, which would make sense, is the STI S209. But now the Solterra XT is faster than that. Now what's weird about this is, go over and watch the Driving Sports TV review of the 26 Solterra. For the launch of this car, Subaru's putting it through a lot of off-road paces. The suspension, the X mode, it has a lot of capability off-road, and that's what they're showcasing. And that's what we found. If you go back, that was our first question about the Solterra, in fact, was, can it actually be a Subaru? And so Toss, when I took the car out and we did some, light trails and dirt roads and stuff, and it actually worked really, really well off-road, surprisingly well. I did not expect it to be as good as it was. So you see all of that, and now you see that it is also the fastest car that they have tested. And what's particularly odd about this is that Subaru maybe is underrating this. They said that the Solterra was only going to do 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds, but it's doing it in almost 4 seconds. And so, yes, the one trick that all EVs seem to have under their belts is that they can go accelerate really, really fast. But this is like a new level of fast for Subaru. And on top of that, it does all this good work off-road, and it has the ground clearance, 8.3 inches of ground clearance. The Solterra skateboard, it's the same as the Uncharted and the Trailseeker. And what is particularly curious here is the Trailseeker. Subaru has announced that it's going to do 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, and it actually has more power than the Solterra XT. It's 375 horsepower in the Trailseeker and only 338, I believe, in the Trailseeker XT, which is also available in the Uncharted. So more power. Does that mean that the Trailseeker is going to be, a wagon? It's like an Outback. It's got all this off-road capability, and could it be like even faster still than the Solterra XT? And I'll say all of this because what does this mean for the WRX and the performance models that are coming out, like, for instance, this new STI? Like, this is the weird corner that Subaru's kind of painting itself into with the EV offerings is, they're offering a different level of performance than the WRX right now, currently, for sure. Yes, they're different kinds of cars, but now they're offering different levels of performance, and the performance scales are sliding towards the EVs, which is, it may or may not be a surprise, but like with all this off-road capability also, that's what's really, really interesting here. Definitely let us know what you think in the comments of, does this mean that the EVs are even more of a Subaru than, like, say, a WRX is? Or is it still all about the WRX and the STI performance models? Or does this really mean, like with what Subaru is doing with these EV chassis, that they really have to up the level of performance in, say, this STI if it does come back? That's kind of what I'm thinking it means, but again, let us know what you think in the comments. It's just really interesting what's coming out about these, and I'm really, really curious to see what this Trailseeker is like. So keep your eyes out. Thanks for your support as always, and until next time, stay tuned to Flatirons Tuning.